I got, it has egg in it and some hash brown. You know, like when you haven't eaten really much in days and your body starts to like slow down. Yeah. I tried to eat the day before. Well, I made macaroni and cheese. I didn't really want it. I pretty much gave it to Sadie. But I ate a few bites, and last night I made a sandwich, and I'm like, I really don't want this. And now I'm like, I really don't want this, but like, I know that I have to eat. And it's like forcing it down my throat, like. Try to get something I would like. Yeah, maybe later. I got these, if you didn't see my TikTok. Strawberry Kit Kat. Hi, Jessie. Yeah, you start feeling weak. I haven't had much of an appetite. I seem sad. No, not really, guys. My my face is already. Yeah, I think I had a fever because when I woke up, my face was on fire. In fact, let me take this off. Wow, you're really struggling with that? Yeah, I just don't have an appetite, guys. No, you're gonna spit it out. I know you. Here. So, that or the sprinklers were on. Oh, she's eating it. Don't feed her. You need to eat it. I'm really trying, guys. I don't know why I'm struggling with eating recently, but I can't, you guys. I'm sorry. It's like it gets to my throat, and I'm like, I gotta throw this up. Not throw it up, but spit it back out. You're goofy, Sadie. You're goofy. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. tried, you guys. I'm sorry. Why am I struggling? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I'm really trying not to. Did you see all the channels that got demonetized on YouTube? I did. It's sad. It's like, what are you doing, YouTube? You're literally chasing people off your app. You know, you guys, I know that a lot of people don't like Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty? Is that? I know a lot of people, like, don't like her. Literally, if you search her name, there's hundreds and hundreds of channels. But the thing I don't get is, okay, she was demonetized for eating. But the channels who are replaying her content, the same exact videos that got her demonetized, and they're able to keep making money, like, it's wild to me. You know, she said it one day, she's like, you guys are lucky that I'm too lazy, or all of you guys would be in jail. And that's so true. Like, they've done Foodie so bad and crossed so many lines with her. Like, the whole stealing of the cat and... Yeah. And I know you guys say, like, she's problematic and, you know, I was living for the whole Foodie Beauty and Natter arc. Wait, am I allowed to say his name or will I get in trouble? But, yes, the whole, you guys, okay, when Natter and Foodie were still together, right after they broke up and after the whole, you know, her and Dee Dee and Natter, you know, that night, and you guys, when he got mad at her, okay, it's just funny, like, who's Natter? Natter was a guy, you gotta look it up, you guys, okay? I have never laughed so much in my life. Natter was on live stream, and the title of his video was Garage Sale, and he was trying to sell Foodie's clothes and all the stuff that she left at his house. Like, he is a piece of shit, and he's done some horrible things, but that shit was fucking funny. We were watching it the other night, me and Crystal were dying laughing, because who thinks of that? I don't think you can look it up. Laws are different in Canada. So, I don't know if he's still in jail. I would assume yes, because he would be live streaming if he wasn't. Yeah, okay, well, he's not a good person, because if you go look up Sam's Bar Lounge and listen to those fucking videos, of him, like, doing that stuff to Dee Dee, like, I, I was in shock. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Natter. I kind of like Dee Dee, though. I do like her. But she has changed so much since she's been with him. Like, she just looks so run down and tired. TikTok shop. They sent me 2 bags. They're pretty good. I'm not a strawberry and chocolate person. I like mint in chocolate, but they're not bad. I'm gonna give them to my stepbrother. He might eat them. Give them to Brandon. No, he won't eat them because he says they're from China. Would I ever go back to delivering? No. I will never use my car for work again, ever. Never. Hi, Kelsey. I'm good. How are you? Thank you guys for the super chats. I'm just kind of like staring off into space. That little bit of food gave me a little bit of energy. I'm going to see if I can get an egg roll later. If they can make it without shrimp. And on a separate skillet. Shrimp is the best. I'll take your word for it, but I don't. Although my mom used to make tuna casserole, and it would never bother me. But you guys, I haven't always been allergic to seafood. It just started happening like a couple years ago when my first time, but every time I would eat Chinese food, I don't eat any of that weird shit. Like, I think I'll eat the General Tso's chicken, sweet and sour chicken, but I'll only eat that from Panda Express. I had rice and egg rolls, and I was with a friend, and I was sitting in my car, and I just remember, like, okay, so before this incident, every time I would eat Chinese or eat, like, I like this thing where there's, like, noodles and you put tuna in it, and it's really good. I don't know what it's called. My tongue would get numb. Like, looking back at it now, there are certain times where my tongue would be numb, and then, like, thinking back to what I was eating, like, it always was related to, like, tuna, seafood, kind of something that would be, like, obviously, if you eat Chinese, sometimes they cook the shrimp on the grill, you know what I mean? Mindy. So they would sometimes cook the shrimp on the grill, so because I didn't know to tell them. So one day I was with a friend, and I think we were at lunch or something, and I was eating egg rolls and some rice, and all of a sudden, like, my throat started to hurt really bad, and my face, like, I think she looked at me and she's like, turn the air on if you're hot. That's what she said to me. And I was like, I'm not hot. But she could see it, like, my throat from the outside was so completely red, and my face was turning red, and it was like within seconds, like within seconds after my face turning red, I couldn't breathe. Like, it was anaphylactic shock. Yeah, it was horrible. It was fucking horrible. And so I tried it out, and I've been doing it ever since. I haven't had to do it in a while, though. Yeah, I'll eat some crackers. I think I need a pop, guys. I need to start getting ready. Here, let me get one. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get my pop. I will eat later, guys. I promise. I tried, at least. And I'll have some crackers in a little bit. What else you getting from TikTok? I don't know. When I move to Florida, yeah, I will still live stream, guys. I mean, on my own time, when I'm alone, probably. You know, not everybody likes to be on camera, and I respect that. I don't know of a date yet, the exact date, but I know it's going to be in February. I'm excited. There are updates, but I don't want to talk about them on here. Yeah, well, some people, like, they don't, like, think about other people. Like, sometimes they think it's all about them. Like, you ever met somebody who, no matter what they fucking do to you or anything, like, you tell them it hurts your feelings or you tell them you're bothered by it, and they have no fucking regard for it. They don't even say sorry. They don't, you know what I mean? Like, no. Yeah, I don't have time for people like that. Like, seriously. You think I'm going to be the only one apologizing? Go fuck yourself. Well, I just feel like, I don't know, guys. You know, a form of abuse is verbal also. So, keep that in mind, ladies. Yeah, when they have no respect for your boundaries. I don't like someone that bitches. Hold on. When I said, hold on. When I said that I don't like when people, like somebody that bitches, I didn't mean like if somebody needs to vent or they need to talk to me or like, you know, I didn't mean that. What I meant is when you're in a relationship and all they do is bitch. Like, yeah, complaining, looking for shit. Just looking for a fight. Yeah, me too. I tell everybody in the beginning, no. If that's what you're going to do, I'm sorry, I can't. You're not going to come in my life and disrupt my peace because you just like to complain. And I don't mean like friends who call and want to vent, and girls like when we call our friends and, you know, they're complaining about their husbands. I'm not talking about that. When I say I don't like bitching, I mean I don't like when you're in a relationship with somebody and all they do is just bitch. Like, they have nothing like good to point out that you did. It's always the bad shit. No, and when I peep that shit, I'm out. I'm sorry, I cannot. You guys, because I know myself, And you guys already know, I can go from 0 to 100 real fucking fast. 0 to 1,000. I don't have the patience for somebody who's always, yapping. You did this, you did that, and then when they start, like, making it up, like, it's weird, guys. People are weird. I'll answer your message, Kelsey. Sorry, I didn't see that before. Thank you for the super chat, though. Did I see the new video you made? No, but I'll look. Oh, you tagged me? Okay, I'll look. Yeah, when they don't respect your boundaries, yeah, for sure. Well, when they start giving you that much anxiety that you can't sleep, it's time to leave. Oh, I would be sad. I would. I love hard guys. I do. Even for people who don't deserve it. Crazy. It's hard to trust people these days. Yeah, tell me about it. Why'd you never post on your Facebook? Why would I? Why would I do that? You guys, there's a lot that I haven't told people, okay? And I just, when the time is right, I will, but I'm not going to do it right now. I've said a little bit about that person, but oh, but was it love? Was it really? Thank you for the super chat. No, it wasn't. There's a lot, you guys. I'm more like, you treat me like shit and talk to me like shit, you're never going to get access to me. Never. That's the way it is. Yeah, I can't be around aggressive people. When you're showing aggressive behaviors, like, 2026 better be better. Yeah, it better be, guys. Well, 2025 was a learning experience and a wild ride. Yeah. There's a video on my TikTok that says, your crush found out about you. Probably, you guys, when you see shit like that, just know that I'm playing around. Because I think TikTok, they randomly send people, like, videos. Like, they randomly, like, all of a sudden I look in my inbox and a video was sent to somebody that I didn't send, but it looked like I sent it. I don't know why TikTok does that, and I think I made a video. It was like, damn it, TikTok. You're randomly sending videos to my crush, and now he knows about me. It was funny. Yes, Melissa. I know. Kelsey said to check your messages. I will after I get off here. Kelsey should be respectful. She's married. She didn't say anything, guys. We're not going to talk about other creators in here, guys. She didn't say anything to me. Disrespectful. She always talks about you in a sexual way live. I've never heard it, guys. I need the receipts on that. Yeah. Well, I'm going somewhere today, so... My face is all red. I know. I think I have a fever. I'm pretty sure of it. Take a cold shower. I can't, guys. I have to take a hot shower. We haven't done any, like, recent rescues, and I'm not telling you, even if I did. Nosy. Can I make you a bracelet? Yeah, I can make you a bracelet. What colors do you want? I haven't been making them. I need to. It's therapeutic for me. Is Mandy mad? I don't know. Who's Mandy? Miss Fucking Wonderful is drunk again. Yes, guys. She drinks every night. She makes this very well known. You miss Kim and Mindy? Me too. Me too. don't get into any of that. I like them individually. Kim nor Mindy have done anything to me. Was I a little shocked when I heard that they went to that Miss Fucking Nobody side? I was, but I don't know the full story, so, you know. I just kind of stayed out of it. They've never done anything to me. I like them. Her chat hasn't been right. I mean, there's all these mods, all these different mods, and they're like blocking these keywords like baby, tooth, like there were a whole bunch of words in there from, and it's like, no wonder like nobody can type anything in the chat. I always go in and take them out. She was yelling her address on her live stream. Yeah, she does that. She don't care. She don't care, guys. They called her job and got her fired. Here's the thing. I don't understand that. I don't understand that not you guys, okay, but these awareness pages and these hate pages are on these people for putting their Cash App and putting their PayPal in their chat and asking people to donate to them and begging every day. But then when they get a job, you get them fired. Make it make sense. Wild. And she's so like transparent. She'll tell you exactly where she works. Yeah. She's another one that was live streaming in public, and you can't tell me that the internet did not do this. She's live streaming in public. She's at a bar. This was a while ago, guys. She's at a bar. She leaves the bar, still live, I think, gets in her car to start driving. And do I believe in drinking and driving? No. But do I believe in you motherfuckers called the cops and had them sitting down the road from that bar, so when she pulled out, they pulled her over? Really? Yeah, the internet goes too far. They really do. Well, they get so invested in creators' lives, and I get it. I get it, guys. Like, you've been watching certain people for a long time, and then you're invested in their life. You want to know, make sure they're okay, you know. I get it, but you don't need to know their landlord's name. You don't need to know their social security number. You don't need to know their address. You don't need to know who their mom is or their dad. It's weird. It is. It's very weird, guys. It is. All right, Jasmine, I will. Thank you guys for all the super chats. I see them. I don't say thank you every time because I feel like it's repetitive. But I see you and thank you. Mandy did. Mandy the snake? You mean Trisha Stalker? Hi, Shannon. have a special guest on soon, guys. I'm working up the courage. Why? Because I'm terrified of what you guys are going to be saying in the chat. Like, I ignore it. I ignore those sexual comments. You guys, I see you all. I see them. I don't even respond to them. So I'm like, man, do I really want to expose them to that? Although they have a good sense of humor like I do. She has a good sense of humor like me. And we just laugh. Yeah, she knows all about your shenanigans on here. We calling the cops to my house. Talking about, I don't care if they know where I work. Girl, you don't know. They will call your place of employment over and over again just to be assholes. It's weird. It's 7 o'clock and no, it's 8. Hold on, guys. Why are you crazy assholes up this early? Why are there thousands of people in here listening to me babble on about nothing? No, guys. You talk about your delivery job in your book. I do, because I talk about how one of the best bosses that I've ever had was the one from there. You know, before it got corrupt. So I do talk about it a little bit. I mean, it's a part of my life. Of course I brought it up. Good morning, David. Time for a shower? Yeah, I'm thinking so, guys. I think I'm going to get off of here. We've been playing around long enough. I need to charge my phone, I think. But guys, I will be back on, I don't know, actually. Crystal, she's probably sleeping. Alright, guys, I'm getting off of here. Alright. So now I carry around EpiPens. Well, I don't know, because after that, I try my best not to. Well, so after that, we were like, what caused that? Because the only thing I had eaten in days was that egg roll and that Chinese food. That's when I was like not eating for days, and I was really hungry. So my friend's like, I'll sit with you, but I need you to eat. And I'm like, okay. And so that was the only thing that I had eaten. Well, when I went to the hospital, because of course, like, she doesn't know what to do. I didn't have the EpiPens then, and I could not breathe. So we're like a mile or two away from the hospital. And she called 911, And you know the hospital's right there, but we needed help then. Yeah, they got to us pretty quickly. And, yeah, immediately they brought me out of it. And so the doctor at the hospital referred me to, I forget what it's called, a doctor who checks the allergies. Is that the same as the, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. My brain's not working. You guys, it's too early. And so, he referred me to them, and I was like, well, I just won't eat egg rolls and rice. And he said, no, you need to find out what is in that egg rolls and rice that caused that. And so they like put a bunch of these pins all over me, and like, I don't know, they came back and they said that I had that I was allergic to seafood, and they started naming off like shellfish and like just a bunch of things. And so I had a high reaction to shellfish. I had a high reaction to the shellfish and to iodine or something that's in shrimp, because also I have to have iodine-free salt or something like that it's called. I don't put salt on anything, like, but so they told me I had a reaction for all types of seafood. Some were very faint, and like the shellfish and whatever's in shrimp was very high. So they said, stay away from all seafood. And he's like, because, yeah, he's like, because it could be, you're having a reaction to all seafood. You may not have the anaphylactic shock, but you will have some kind of reaction. I didn't know when your tongue is numb, that means you're allergic to something. That's the start of a allergic reaction, and one day it's going to be a full anaphylactic shock. I didn't know that. They explained that at the hospital. I was like, what? Did I finish the series about Who the Hell Did I Marry? Yes. I watched that all day yesterday. It's interesting. That story is so bizarre that I almost don't want to believe it. But I listened to the interview. So after she made that video, it goes viral, right? And she's on Tyra Banks, she's on Dr. Phil. And now they're doing interviews with the husband, the ex-husband that she's talking about. And he is on there. I caught him in several lies, because once I get fixated on something, I'm going to catch everything. And so I sat there and listened to it like stupid shit, you guys. Like, he said, my uncle told me, don't ever give never give a woman access to your savings account. She can have access to your checking account, but never your savings account. Okay, he said his uncle told him that. Then later on, as he's rambling on and they start asking him different questions, he says, yeah, my dad told me, when my dad told me to never give a woman access to my bank account. And I'm thinking, didn't you just say it was your uncle? And then the interviewer said, oh, was it your uncle or your dad? Like the the interviewer caught it. So, I don't know, because he's saying, like, none of that stuff happened. Like, but I will say this, guys. Her story, she told the story, it goes viral. She goes on Dr. Phil, same story she told online. Okay? Not one detail changed. Okay? Then she goes on Tyra Banks, same story. Not one detail changed. There's no discrepancies. See, I don't like to be around people that, like, I have to question. Like, are you telling the truth or not? Like, I don't, you know. That's black men, they all cheat. Well, I mean, every race cheats, right? Black men are very unfaithful. I mean, I heard that too, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't. I mean, every race cheats, right? Well, here's the thing, okay? He said that he caught her cheating on him. Like, he walked in on her and she was with another guy in the bed, their marital bed or whatever, okay? That is the same story that he said about his wife before her. So you caught both of them cheating like that? Weird. Yeah, I don't like, I'm turned off by, things like that. Like, as soon as you break up, they start saying they're immediately looking to hang out with somebody else, or they're immediately back on a dating app. Like, that's the biggest turnoff. It's trashy, and like, it shows you exactly how much that person cared about you and loved you, right? Because you sometimes need a lot of time to heal. Love just doesn't, you don't just stop loving somebody overnight. Yeah. Once I hear that about somebody, I'm done. Like, Like, just because we have, like, a falling out, you go look for somebody else? Like, what? Yeah, where's all the girls at? Yeah, just like that. I mean, that's weird in itself, right? Which I should have known, because on their profile it said casual hookups. And I just kind of, you know, I can't, I don't know. Hi, baby Sadie. You're a good girl. Alright, let's get you covered. Yes, I get go. Good girl. Men are pigs, exactly. It does make them look so stupid. It does. No, I would never forgive anyone for cheating. No, I couldn't do it. No, absolutely not. I am, guys. I'm gonna eat later. I want to get some egg rolls. And I might get Panda Express. YouTube's taking down channels. I know, guys. They are really, like, I don't know if, like, they got a new system and an AI is demonetizing, or if they really are reviewing these things, these appeals, and I don't know, it's weird. You know, the thing, people say, like, oh, she's eating on camera, that's self-harm, because she's promoting, what was it, they're promoting, binge eating, and something else, like, and, yeah, it says it's self-harm, like, because they're promoting, overeating, and, you know, whatever the hell they say. Google it, it'll tell you. But while everybody's looking at it like that because nobody likes Foodie Beauty or Amberlynn Reed or the other one, you guys don't like them, so, like, you don't look at the positive, because there are so many times where I would be days and couldn't eat, and I knew that I had to eat, but like right now, I can't even get the food down my throat, but I will eat some Chinese food later. That just doesn't appeal to me, you know. But when I was struggling really bad in my eating disorder, I would watch a video of Foodie Beauty eating, and I would listen to her story times, and I was so focused on what she was talking about and what she was eating that by the time I realized it, I was done with my food. You know, so, like, and there's a lot of us that do that. There's a lot of people who, you know, I don't want to say, like, depend, rely, I don't know, rely on those creators to upload so that we can eat with them, you know. That's a good idea. Yeah, it is a really good idea. That's Sadie snoring. My therapist is the one who gave me that idea.